Welcome everybody. It is Wednesday once again, as we are now here with more tales of dirty deeds. So come on into the tavern, step up to the bar, grab yourselves an ale, as we go ahead and continue the story of the Fallen Star Company. Now, before we go ahead and get into our recap on the events that transpired last week, we got a few reminders for everybody out there, just to kind of help give you a little bit of information and get us all here into the flow of doing what it is we do here. So, Chet, why don't you let everybody know about Prime?
Hold on. It's been a while. I got to warm up. Remember, if you have an Amazon Prime, you also get a free Prime Gaming subscription. And Prime Gaming subscribers support everyone on the show, and you get access to our sub-only emotes and our subscriber-only channel on the TGT Discord. So, go down, click the button, and be sure to come back next month to re-up your subscription.
A humongous thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring our show. You can follow our link in chat and check them out for yourselves. They are our favorite place to play your 5th edition games. They can access rules and adventures and other supplements from different folks. It also provides digital tools like character builders, digital character sheets that are fully customizable, and all sorts of other tools to use in-game, like magic spell effects that you can design yourself, or you can have your DM do it. We think so highly of it that it is now the official VTT of the Games Tavern. And to make this even better, you can follow our link in chat and use the promo code TGTShard20, all one word, and save 20% on all subs.
20%?
20%.
20%. It is Wednesday, my deeds. Get it? And tonight we are giving away a mystery dice set from our friends at 1985 Games. Go check them out at 1985games.com and use the code DirtyDeeds1985, all one word, to get 10% off your order. 10%.
So 10%.
10%. Again, use the code DirtyDeeds1985 for 10%.
Discounts
exclamation
everywhere.
point everywhere. You get a discount. Type exclamation point epic once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec, and you must be a follower to enter. We will continue to take entries until the end of stream, so be sure to stick around, as you must be present in chat for the staff to contact you when we pick a winner. If not, we draw new winners, so don't miss out on 10%.
10%.
And another cool thing, Stream Loots is live at the Games Tavern. You can follow the link in chat to pick up your Games Tavern packs. These cards can be utilized to help out the characters of the show with things like inspiration for the entire party, granting a luck point for a player, or other collectible cards. There's even a card to grant inspiration to the DM if you're feeling feisty. Don't feel feisty, don't do it. He's already going to end our lives. It's fine.
Why would I do that? I mean, it's all in good fun, and you gotta make things challenging for you, right?
I'm challenged.
You are Speaking of challenges, though, so last week the crew was in search of Ro, who mysteriously, for some reason, had lost control of her own body and ended up running to the side of her uncle Ulrich and vanished. So the crew had decided to go to the masquerade ball in hopes that maybe they might run into her there. When disturbances took place, the guards came in to arrest Ulrich for the crimes that he had been accused of. And while searching around through the residence, the crew had found a secret entrance in one of his offices that led down a dark tunnel behind a fireplace. Their faithful companion Biscuit, who there is a card in Stream Loots for Biscuit, if you managed to get hold of that one, but ended up following the scent trail through this little secret corridor until they came across a strange portal in the wall, one that seemed to only be able to be activated by someone in possession of a dragon mark. Luckily, the crew here, luckily the crew has a member amongst them, or two, that have dragon marks on them.
Yeah, but one of them's from like wish.com.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them's not quite the same as the other. A little
not
different.
official merch.
But Halceris
Oh.
was able to open the portal
Knockoff
into
brand.
this knockoff. Yeah.
Walmart.
Oh, it's the
Kirkland
Walmart
brand.
version of
Signature.
Yep.
Halceris managed to open up this portal though, and as they all went through, they entered a small little hideout that appeared to be an area for Ulrich to maybe come and disappear for a little while if he ever needed to. There was a small kitchen, was fully stocked with supplies, where the crew did manage to actually find a item that they've been kind of looking for a while. This little magical bag of spices. But once they had entered, they found Ro tied up against a wall and a couple spell swords there, rummaging through all her stuff. Tavern was the first one in. He rushed in, started taking shots at these two spell swords who hit him pretty hard with a few spells themselves. Echo coming shortly behind, being invisible, running straight over to Ro, untying her. And the fight ensued as the 4 large suits of armor also came to life within this room as guardians. After the fight was concluded, Ro, having been cognizant of everything going on around her during her paralysis, saw her uncle had went into the bedroom that was part of this hideout. And an hour or so later, her mother had emerged. So thinking her uncle was still in this room, she bolted straight for the door, setting off a glyph of warding, causing a little bit of damage amongst herself and a few others, and entered the bedroom of the hideout, where Echo found a kind of a racy book that she sort of slipped without anybody noticing. As they proceeded towards a large chest that was over by the bed. Upon opening it, expecting to find treasure, however, our crew found a ladder descending down into a dungeon. The odor of just feces and urine and rot just emanating from this place. A few of them stayed up top, Steele with his menagerie, along with Taryn's daughter Olana, just to kind of guard and all that. The rest proceeded down, where they found remains of several individuals within various cells and a hunched figure on the verge of death. They found Ro's mother, Narissa. Having been trapped down here for who knows how long, she was unable to speak, but was able to reach out to her daughter, who she has not seen in almost 2.5 years. Emotions kind of started running through everyone as they brought Narissa back up out of this dungeon, trying to heal some of the damage that she has sustained over the years. But they need to get her to some of the actual healers of Sharn. That's where we left ourselves last week, as the crew all gathered within this bedroom of the hideout still, are preparing to move forward with what it is they can do. So, my adventurers, what is your plan?
Okay. I would first and foremost like to. Yep, it's important. It is an important thing to do. So, seeing everyone is okay here and knowing kind of what is happening upstairs, I am going to move my hands around a bit, cast Sending. I'm going to send a message to Captain Stefan, who should still be upstairs with the other guards as they storm the party.
Okay.
And I wrote down this message last week when I thought of it. I did. So let me double check my count.
And here you see our one prepared member.
So
I actually have a couple more words.
Fucking.
Yeah, he
Alright.
actually sent me this that he was planning on doing this immediately following last week's session.
So I will send the message to Captain Stefan. I'll say, take the Devereaux into protective custody. Be discreet, keep them separated and under trusted guards. Send for immediate representatives from House Jarasco. Healing needed urgently.
That's all your words?
That's 25 words.
All right. A moment goes by. We will send for the healers. They are on their way. The Devereaux have left already. And that's all you get back.
I will tell them to. All right, let us move quickly. I believe your uncle is already fled.
And my brother?
Hopefully, if we get there quick enough, we can catch them.
Hey, it's our friend Mike Rocker coming on over here with a raid. Hey, welcome. Glad to have you over here.
Woo!
As we just getting started here, the crew is now kind of a little, well, at least Rose a little panicked right now because her imposter mother and brother seem to have left and they don't know where they're going as they're trying to get her real mother some help. So welcome. All right. So you just got your response back from the captain of the guard that is at the ball.
All right, let's go. Let's go. How do we get my mother out of here?
Carefully, but I believe we should be able to just carry her.
Echo?
I will.
I was gonna say, does Biscuit have like gyroscopes? Can he be like just like a perfect stretcher?
I was gonna say I'm still upstairs, correct?
I think we're-
Everybody is
No, you're-
upstairs gathered in the bedroom right now.
And we're on. Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So just for the imagery here, Rose's mom, Narissa, has been locked down in this dungeon for years. She's literally on the verge of death. She cannot extend her arms and her legs out fully from atrophy. She's frail. Her skin is literally taut on the bones. And her face is just sunken in and swollen.
Can she speak? Can she open her mouth?
She has managed to just barely gasp out one word, and that was row.
I am going to reach into my bag at my hip, and I'm going to take some good berries. I'm going to crush them, and I'm just going to gently start placing some in her mouth so that she can get some nourishment. It looks like she hasn't eaten in a while.
Good berry juice.
Yep. So there doesn't appear to be an immediate effect, as a lot of the trauma and the stuff that's been happening to her is going to take a little bit more time to heal. But she does, she kind of gets some of the juice into her throat, you see she does almost kind of relax more and starts to breathe a little easier.
Yeah, we did a medicine check while we were down there that this is like a going to take some time kind of recovery thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, good. Yes, let us go. Tyrion, help me move this chest.
Okay, so Taryn and Halceris, you each are grabbing this chest that isn't a chest, but it descends down into some sort of extra dimensional space. All right, so you each are grabbing that. Echo, you're grabbing Narissa?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, actually, well, I'll say yeah. I think Tyrion normally would take point, but I think since he's not here, he can help me move the box.
Okay. Yeah, and Taryn
can
should
take
hopefully
point.
be joining us shortly. He's just life, happens. He's running a little late today, but he should be here in a little bit.
When he gets here, Olana can shift. Help me.
I can take point.
Okay. So
I will also grab a furry fuzzball out of my bag of tricks and see what I get.
okay, so right now you have a badger.
Yes, and when I roll, so I toss another one, the badger goes poof, and I rolled a 7, and let me see what that gets me. Let's see, gray bag of tricks.
Another
A
badger.
dire wolf. Wolfie's back.
Yo, Wolfie's back.
Actually, if we want to, I bet Wolfie can carry your mom. He's big enough.
Yeah, he's like a horse.
So you would probably need to find a way to
Tie her.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna say,
I wanted to say lash her to the wolf, but yeah. Secure her
just-
because she can't
I'll turn to
hold on.
Ro. I'll turn to Ro. Just get up and hold her from behind, just so
Okay.
she can. She
okay.
has someone to lean on. Wolfie can manage.
I'll hand her. Narissa. Like I'm handling a baby, sorry.
You're just gonna have to put her on the wolf. I'm like 5'3".
Oh, I mean, I was gonna hand the dire wolf from the dire wolf, but you're behind, so I was like trying to
yeah.
to you while you're on.
I'm like grabbing fur and like hauling my way up this wolf.
I just lift. 'Cause I'm ahead. Like I'm almost a full torso taller than this wolf.
Yep.
Okay, I guess it's me and mom.
So you're riding the dire wolf with your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be an interesting fit through that door.
I imagine we could say we did it
We
after
did it
we got
after
through
the door. That's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So- okay.
The
All right.
wolf like squeezes through the door.
Okay. So go ahead, place yourselves in the other room as you all are preparing to leave here.
Wait.
This
Oh, God.
seems like
Oh god,
a
I disappeared.
place.
Disappeared.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm gone.
You're
Under
you're
the wolf.
underneath
Here
the
she
wolf.
goes.
You're just covered in the dire wolf's fur, and nobody can see
Yep.
you.
So we're just gonna kind of put you and Narissa like this.
That also gives you advantage on stealth checks, right?
Being
No.
covered in fur. I'm going to,
Hi.
as we go through, and then they're both up there. I'm going to put a hand on Narissa, on her leg. Just be like, "You are safe now." I'm going to expend a 2nd level spell slot to cast Enhance Ability, which
Okay.
will give her 2d6 temporary hit points.
Okay, go ahead, give me the 2d6.
Oh, woof! 4.
Okay.
That's like double, right?
Yeah, basically.
And she has
Um,
advantage on con save, so I guess if anything like that happens for the next hour.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Temp HP there. I'm sure. Okay. And you said Dex
Con.
or Con?
Con.
Okay.
I gave her just a little magic cushion.
Okay. So as you all are getting Narissa up there, Ro, you're up there. How are you securing Narissa? Are you just holding her?
I think we'll at least probably do something like just like rope her to me a little bit so that I can hold on to the wolf.
Okay. Okay, so you're taking out some rope. You're kind of tying her to you so she's secure.
Yeah.
I'll
Up
aid
against
her
your-
in tying her up.
Okay.
To her.
Go ahead, give
Yeah,
me
being gentle.
an intelligence check with advantage.
Do you want to tie her, or do you want to like swaddle her with the cloak again and kind of?
Oh yeah, I guess swaddle makes more sense. I'm just
Okay.
also kind of small. Like I'm
Yeah.
just swaddling us
It's
together.
more
and-
it's more so you can work hands free than necessarily because you have to your job is to keep balance, her job is to just stay attached to you until
Yeah.
we get you out of here.
That's a 16 intelligence.
Okay. So you think you got her pretty well secured to where she's not gonna slip off while you're riding. And as you finish getting up onto this wolf and you get her tied off, and ready to go, you all notice the portal that you came through, the silver liquidy magic of it starts to ripple again. As if somebody's coming from the other side.
Take out my crossbow because I can't do anything up close.
Okay.
Oh, I have Eldritch Blast.
You do?
Do we have time to move?
I'm also going to I'm going to hold up my fist and go, "Hey, Ro, remember, no dying," and I hold up my fist. I fist bump you and you warding bond.
Warding on.
Okay, so I'm going to give you all one chance to move yourselves within your movement speed before whoever this is comes through.
Okay,
My
I'm just
movement
gonna.
speed is just it puts me right at the door. I'll be like,
I'm gonna get out of the
Hark.
way. So me and Wolfie are gonna go there.
Where?
Back here where Steel is.
Okay, so you're coming down.
Because Wolfie's got like what 40 movement speed.
Yeah, Wolfie can do whatever. He can circle the room.
Like,
up.
you
You
want to
can
go
pretty
down
much
there?
clear this room pretty well.
Yeah, just away from whatever because I don't want my mama, getting
Yep.
dead.
And for frame of reference, that door isn't there, right? It's
Right,
just a
yeah.
portal.
It's just a portal.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I will move right to the edge of it. So whoever comes in has to face me first.
Okay. So as you all position, and we'll say Taryn and Alana probably kind of move off to the corner over here so they can get themselves some range. And it looks like
Just in time.
just in time. We'll have
Speak
them
of the devil.
We will have them here shortly.
Wow, wow, wow. Look who it is.
We have a wild Taryn that is approaching.
Casually decided to show up, I see.
But as the rippling starts, you guys see two individuals kind of walking side by side coming through. First, you see a large metallic shield. And then you see a strange looking individuals. Two of them. As they come walking through, you see humanoid individuals walking on two legs, each carrying a sword and a shield. And when you look at their features, their face is almost that of a cat. Orange fur with black stripes running like a tiger. And something else that seems strange about these creatures or individuals coming through is their hands. Where most of us, our fingers and thumbs curl inward. For these individuals, they curl the opposite direction.
It's like Grinch hands.
As what their palms are where the back of our hands would be.
Hi, how you doing?
And they just
And
kind of
there's
here
someone
often?
behind them, or it's
Well-
just those two.
Well, so these are the first two that come walking
Okay.
through. And one of them comes right in and Echo is right there. The other one steps off to the right a little bit to make room as a third individual comes walking through. That of Rose's uncle.
Eldritch Blast.
You don't want to talk. You
No.
just want...
No.
Oh.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, so this is what we are going to do. I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative. You will get the surprise shot off. But I'm going to have everybody go ahead and roll initiative first.
I've been primed for years to do this.
Under 10, under 10. Under 10!
Wow,
streak
we're
continues.
matching.
The under 10 keeps going, huh?
Yeah, under 10. It's the club that I live in.
Uh, 17. All right. So it looks like we have welcome to the game, Taryn.
Yes.
As you roll a natural 20 on your initiative.
Yes.
Get up a 25. Okay. And as you and I had discussed throughout the week, Olana will be going on your initiative count from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Ro with a 17.
I got a 16.
A 16. Okay, so a 16 for Steel. Let me get that put in here. For Steel and the Menagerie is a 16. Echo and Halceris were each a 9.
Yeah.
So is what we will do for that is when it comes to the two of you, I will let you guys choose who goes first each round. So if you
Oh,
want
you
to,
didn't.
Oh, it's not based off
Didn't
of
wanna go-
higher dex score or whatever.
it usually is, but I'll let you for this. I will actually let you guys.
What
Actually,
did that
it's,
be?
Okay. Ro, what is your dex?
My dex is I'll tell you in a moment. +3, 17.
Okay, so that ties your uncle.
That asshole!
So I always
oh, my initiative.
I always rule in favor of the players. So you will go before your uncle. But
Getting all serious now.
so surprise round, as soon as you see your uncle come through, you instantly launch an Eldritch Blast at him. Go
Do I have
ahead.
a full turn?
Yeah, so you have both shots with it.
Okay. So first I'm going to use can I use my bonus action as well or no?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say sure.
So first I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse. I am within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
So he's cursed for 1 minute. I hope he dies. I get a proficiency bonus to my damage rolls against him.
Because of agonizing blast. Yep.
Yeah, and any attack roll. Does that count spell attacks as well or only melee?
Spell attack.
Oh yeah,
Great.
no. Yep.
Great. So in that case, 19 or 20 is a crit.
Yep.
And then I hope he dies and we figure out the rest. Great.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
So Eldritch Blast.
Are we all allowed to get a surprise round, or is this just?
I'm gonna say because as soon as he walks through,
Do I
Ro
have
immediately
lucky
starts. I'm gonna let you all go ahead and take a surprise.
Ooh,
Lovely.
generous.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit.
Okay.
And
Yep, that hits him.
that is 11 damage plus my proficiency. What is my proficiency?
It's 3.
Thank you. That is 14 damage for my second Eldritch Blast.
Well, for your first one.
For my first one.
Your first one missed. It was a 7.
Yeah.
I did
first
not
one.
see that. Sorry.
You're
Okay.
good, you're good.
So you launch your 2 Eldritch Blasts. First one, he just kind of steps aside and looks over in the corner towards you. And you see the second one strike him right in the chest. And he doesn't even budge from the hit. All right, who else is making a... Oh, actually,
Surprise
real quick,
round doesn't include movement, does it?
I'm gonna give you all that. Yes.
Okay.
Just real quick though, before everybody else does theirs, before we went live today, we kind of had an internal poll on a quick question, and it actually kind of applies right now with a couple of these individuals that are in here. Taryn, what is
Taryn.
your alignment?
Chaotic neutral.
Okay, so the rest of the cast kind of
Yeah.
took a guess earlier as we were trying to figure out what Taryn's alignment was. So both Echo and Ro guessed chaotic neutral. So
I'm curious to what the other votes
we can
were.
talk about that later, but that means that both Echo and Ro, I am granting them each a D4 inspiration. Okay. So we'll do now that Ro hit her initial stuff, everybody else in turn order will get their surprise round, and then we'll go into the top of the first order. So Taryn.
You said that this includes movement. I can move or just attack. All right, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll just take that initiative. And it's not even whatever. I'll just use this first turn. I got 50 feet. Let's get over here.
Okay.
And 3 shots from the vice word come into this guy, right? Actually, the one Echo is currently next to. That's correct, right? That's supposed to be how the. All right, cool. Yeah. So that guy. Yeah.
So the one in front of Echo.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not even asking questions. Yeah, we don't got time for questions. So that's the first attack for 13. Does a 13 hit?
No, so 13 just hits the wall right behind him.
Fine. There's an 18 hit.
So 18, he goes to pull his shield up and it just whizzes right by his shield and hits him in the shoulder. So you did hit.
Awesome. So that will be 1d6. That's 11 damage plus my sneak attack. Damage. So 4, so 15 damage, and screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and mark him as a favorite foe.
Okay.
If I could find it, it's there, and that will be another d6. So 15 plus 5, so 20 damage. And then one more for my Dread Ambusher attack. That is 22.
Yep, that one strikes him as well.
All right, that's 7 damage plus an extra d8. Roll that. That's 10 plus, so it's 30 damage to that guy.
Okay.
And simultaneously, Olana is gonna just back up into this corner here and fire at number 4, the one that's to the right of Rose's uncle.
Okay.
So 16 a hit.
So that one, she shoots out the first arrow and it bounces off of his shield.
Like father, like daughter. That's fine. And 19.
That one finds purchase in his shoulder.
Like father, like daughter. She does 6 damage. 6 person damage.
Okay. So you see the arrow kind of goes into him, but it doesn't really seem to hit as hard as it should have.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just that's my
Okay.
that's my
So
surprise.
next, Rose already had hers. So Steel, your surprise round.
Okay. Is he currently wearing any armor?
So you do not see any armor on him.
Are the cats wearing armor?
They are. Yes.
Not what I was hoping for. Okay.
So
Is
looking
there
at
any
him,
visual metal?
so looking at him, he just seems to be wearing some like fine clothing with a kind of a cloak hanging over one shoulder, and he has a rapier on his side.
Any visible gold teeth? Just a question.
I would
Just a
say,
question.
yeah.
It's not your
Can I-
turn.
Can I see? Does he have real teeth or dentures? No. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm going to cast kinetic jaunt on myself.
Okay.
Or not kinetic jaunt. Zephyr strike.
Okay.
I cast Zephyr strike, and I'm going to take 2 shots at him.
Okay.
The first will not hit. Oh wait, no wait, maybe it's a 19. I forgot that I have a high hit.
So a 19 on Ulrich.
Yes.
Yep, that hits him square in the chest.
Okay. And let's see. Okay, we'll do damage on that one. Man, guys, I'm getting used to this. Give me a second. That's 9 points of piercing of magical damage. What is my damage type?
Force
I don't even
damage?
know. Force damage. Thank you. Okay.
I got you.
It's been so long.
It's been a minute. I forget that I'm good at things. I'm going to also I'm going to go ahead and second shot. That's 17 plus things, so that puts me at a 27.
Yeah, it's gonna hit him.
Okay. And that is better. That's 13 force damage.
Okay.
Damage. And action, bonus action, movement. Let's see, movement. I can now move around a bit. I can move to like there-ish. And then Biscuit is going to move his full movement and go right there.
Okay. All right, and then we had either Echo or Halceris.
Get at him, kid.
Okay, so I will be moving. I mean, I'm gonna move between number 3 and evil uncle. So if it's less than 5 feet of movement. Is it gonna like provoke opportunity attack if I'm like just kind of?
You're still within their range, so
Yeah, perfect. All right, in that case, I will be attacking said evil uncle with my double-bladed scimitar.
okay.
Recklessly.
Okay.
I don't deserve no thoughts. That is a 26, but yeah, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, nope, that's gonna hit him.
I thought you were looking at your notes to double check his armor class, and I was like, what?
No, I'm checking stuff.
Oh no. Okay. And I'll do another attack. I'll
Okay.
do my damage afterwards. That's a 23 versus a 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit him as well.
And since I clicked damage, that's 11. And that's a 9. And then since I did the damage, since I used the double-bladed scimitar, I got a third attack.
Correct.
That's 20 points of damage so far. That's a 24 to hit. So yeah,
Yep.
hits. And it says that this is only 1d4, so I will manually roll the damage. That's a 1. So 21
Okay.
damage.
So as you come up with your double-bladed scimitar, you slash him 3 times, and you see his clothes all get cut up, but you're not seeing any marks appear on his skin.
Well, I'm just huffing and puffing at this guy at this point.
Yep.
That's my
All right.
turn.
Halceris.
All right, I'm gonna see them. Let me just double check a little thing about distances. I will walk forward a few steps. As I'm walking towards them, do I know what the hell these cat things are? I've been around Corvair a while.
Give me history check real quick.
Like if this is a mercenary company or something, this seems pretty. 13.
You've never seen anything like this before, and you swear you've read about them before, but you can't quite recall in the middle of all this.
Sure. Then I will get to about here, and I will, with my staff, smack it into the ground, and cast Toll the Dead on. Let's go the one that was fighting with Echo. I feel like that one's gotten some good hits on it.
Well, so Echo's only attacked.
Oh, she only attacked Ulrich.
But Tyrion attacked that one, right?
Tyrion attacked
Tyrion
the other one
attacked
that's
that
gotten the
one.
hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do either of them look worse off than the other? Or are they all pretty
the
fine?
one that Tyrion has kind of peppered does look like he's hurting.
He does look like he's hurting.
Yeah.
Does Ulrich look fine?
Yeah. I mean, other than his clothes being shredded up a little bit. I mean,
Then
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring the staff down, and like I've done before with the metal tip on it, it like smacks the stone and the vibrations just bounce around the stone room and converge on top of his skull, and I'll cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So wisdom save.
All right. So you cast it, and you feel the magic go out towards him, and he doesn't even react to it.
All right. Then I will say, Do I lay down your arms? We promise to hear you out.
All right. So that is the surprise round. We are at the top of the round now with you, Taryn.
Oh yeah, I'm taking out these guards, man. So yeah, continuing my onslaught because that's what it is. It's a 14 hit.
Yep. So that one sails wide.
All right, fine, cool. That's fun. That's all right. That was a double 14, baby.
So
That's
you
what I
go to
like see.
shoot, and seeing the way their hands are curled around their weapons is just throwing you off.
That's nasty.
right.
Alana does the same thing, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
After the same one?
No, yeah, number 4.
Oh, she's going after number 4. Okay.
Actually, no, she'll attack the same one. Let's just focus fire.
Okay.
22
That one finds purchase.
for 4 damage, and a 24 for 9 damage, so 13.
Okay.
That's 13.
Yeah. So again, these arrows are striking, but they're just not doing nearly as much as you would think that they would be doing. All right.
And that's little old Tyrann.
All right. This is now these individuals' turn.
Do they just scamper off in fear? Because I'd like that.
No. So seeing what's going on here, the one kind of steps and turns to you, Echo. And the other one, does he have? Yep. He doesn't like him and his buddy being peppered by arrows. So he comes straight after Taryn.
Let's go. Battle Royale, baby.
So the one coming up on you, Taryn, it has this long sword out and it comes in and makes 3 swings at you.
That's a lot.
So
Never
the first is
mind.
going to be a 24 to hit.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Second one is a 14.
14 misses.
Okay. And a 16.
16 also misses.
Okay, so you only get hit once
How much? That's a question.
for 5 points of slashing damage.
Ha ha ha.
As I did not roll very well on that.
I survive yet.
Okay. Echo, you attacked recklessly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one here is taking 3 swings at you.
Wait, I didn't attack recklessly against him.
It doesn't matter.
But
What?
All
once you're
attacks
reckless,
against
you're reckless.
Gosh darn it. I keep forgetting that.
Basically, when you attack recklessly, is you're foregoing all defense to try to get the edge on that. So the first one is going to be a 24 to hit you.
Probably misses. Don't hits.
Ooh, second one, and
No.
okay, you guys can't see the DM's rolls, but I just rolled 2 1s.
Oh, I thought it was a natural
the
20.
second
You
attack.
said net, and I was like, not a natural 20.
2 natural 1s. So the second attack misses. The third attack is going to be a 23 to hit. So you get hit twice.
How did they get a third attack?
They've got 3 attacks per round.
It's those crazy hands, man.
Yeah, these guys are moving quick.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that is going to be a total between the two of 12 points of slashing damage.
Cool. Cool. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
All right. Ro, it is your turn.
Okay. So what I want to do, and you're gonna let me know what things this is gonna have to use up,
Okay.
is I want to slide off of Wolfie and tie the cloak around my mom, around Wolfie's neck.
That is going to take your action.
Fine. And then I want to, and then I'm gonna tell Wolfie, I need you to stay out of this and keep her safe. And I am going to use my movement and my bonus action to thunderous charge
Okay.
at Oh, I hate him. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'll get to the it's like I'll move like 20 feet, and then the last 10 I thunder's charge. And that is a melee weapon attack. So I'm using my rapier,
Okay.
which I totally remember how to do. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
And then I will roll damage, and I will add things to that. I'm panicking. That's 10 damage.
Okay, so please remind me.
Mm-hmm.
Your rapier, it's a regular rapier, right?
It's not. It's a steel +1 rapier.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so 10 damage.
I'm just literally trying to run it through him.
Okay, so that's 13 damage total.
Yeah.
Oh, so 3 of it's thunder damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so because that kind of damage is gonna matter here. So 3 thunder damage and 10 piercing.
Yeah.
And remind or let everybody in the audience know what your alignment is, please.
True neutral.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So yeah, so you actually run it into his gut, and you see him actually respond to that.
Die.
All right. Anything else?
There's no reaction. He doesn't
Okay.
say anything to me. I
Oh,
just want to kill him.
It's his turn next. I'm saving
Okay.
it for his turn.
All right. Hit me.
All right. So he kind of looks down at the wound and looks up at you and gets a little smirk on his face. Then he turns to you, Echo. You're a feisty one. Why don't you take care of her for me? And he starts waving his fingers in front of you, and he casts Dominate Person. I need you to give me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
You have D4
No, that's
inspiration.
literally my worst.
D4 inspiration.
Yeah. D4. Ah, I can't do that recklessly.
No.
Oh no. Okay, 16. 16 D4. 20.
20.
Okay. So you feel his words just bore into your mind, and you start to feel the urge that you need to go kill Ro, and you shake it off.
My luck is
Biscuit
speaker.
kind of nuzzles your leg and
And you see him just kind of he seems pretty upset that you managed to shake
Am I allowed
that
to
off.
speak anything and as I shake it off? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say, just because we're fighting doesn't mean I would do something like that to her.
We're fighting?
I was just gonna say.
Okay. That is his turn. Steel, you are up.
I said we. I don't know if I said her and me or
Yeah.
him and I.
No, I know.
okay. That was fun. Okay. So for my turn, I'm going to use my one shot from the spell that I just cast, the Zephyr Strike. So I'm going to take advantage on this shot,
Okay.
and
Who are you shooting at?
at her uncle.
Okay.
And it will do an additional D8 of damage on this roll. Okay. I was hoping for better with that, but that'll still be a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit him.
Yeah. That's 1d10 and a d8. Oh, okay. Yes, I like that. So that's 21 points of force damage.
He did not like that very much.
I will take my second shot at him.
Okay.
That's better. It's a 24. For 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And Biscuit is also going to attack because Biscuit's now getting mad at this guy for messing with his friends. And Biscuit got a 15 to hit.
15 does not. He does not find purchase.
Yeah, he's just gnawing on the end of his robe right now, just kind of yanking it.
Yep. That's fair.
Doesn't hurt him, but it's annoying. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Are you having the direwolf stay in the corner?
I am not in control of the direwolf, but he is going to listen to whatever Ro tells him to do.
Okay. Echo and Halceris.
You go
Okay.
first.
I will look to the slightly more injured one on next to Echo.
Okay.
For some reason, my magic didn't work on the first one, so I will. I'll strike again. This time with the head, and I'll basically almost like a hockey shot, like a slap shot. I just bring it down and across to focus the sound waves at number 3 here. So another Toll the Dead.
Okay. You do that, and you feel the reverberation of the magic go through your staff, and doesn't even seem to notice.
Is this so? Can I make a check? What is it?
Go ahead. Give me. We'll say Arcana.
Natural 20, 22.
Arcana
So-
all.
You've read somewhere before that there are certain creatures out there that can just flat out resist spells of certain potency, just outright.
Okay.
And I look at
Cast-
Halceris and go, wait a minute.
Cast
Wait a minute. He
Nace.
resisted your knuckle puck?
Good callback.
Oh.
Good callback. I like that.
Okay, let me see.
The younger amongst us probably don't know that.
Cast
let me use
Mace.
that. All right, I will then, with a bonus action. What the hell? Why not? Bonus action. I'm going to channel divinity, harness arcane power, and I'm going to use the charge in my amulet of the devout.
Okay.
Burn that and gain back a 2nd level spell slot as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because channel divinity would be an action to use. So okay, I will say they appear to be resistant to magic of low levels. Lay it. Did the Eldritch Blast hit? Nah, never mind.
So
Lay it.
Yeah. So the Eldritch Blast had hit her uncle in the chest, but he didn't even flinch at it.
What are you, foul creatures?
Dead in a minute.
All right. Echo.
I have a quick question. Can runes be used as a free action? It doesn't
No.
say anywhere.
It says
But it
in
doesn't
the
say-
description. It should say whether you can invoke it. Some of them are on hits, and some of them are.
Okay. It says when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can use the rune to summon. Okay, perfect. I'm really upset that he tried to turn me against Ro, so I will be raging,
Okay.
screaming, "How dare you try to turn me against her!" And I will then hit him with my double-bladed scimitar. And as I do, I'm going to use my bracer, which has my fire rune on it, and kind of whack him with it as well. Like kind of hit with the bracer as well.
Okay.
And so I'll hit first, and then
Okay. Yep. So go ahead, give me the
explain what it's
attack roll.
gonna do. I will hit recklessly.
Attack recklessly. Okay.
Let's 18 to hit.
18 hits him.
Okay, lovely. So what it's gonna do is, if I can find it again. Yeah, so fire rune, it's when you hit a creature with an attack, you can invoke the rune to summon, or the target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for 1 minute. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Now,
So-
does this 2d6 carry on to my my following attacks, or is it just
No.
one?
Nope,
No,
it's
just
just
the one
the
attack.
initial.
Yep. It's just
I
that
wish.
attack.
Okay. So when I hit it,
Yes.
it'll like burn too.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong person's strength score.
Let me just do damage first. So that's
Okay.
9, and then it's a 2d6, right? 2d6. So that's 16 damage.
Okay, so I
And
need
then
to. So you did 9 slashing, and 7
and
fire.
7. Yeah.
Okay, so when you slash across, again, you're cutting his clothing, but you're not cutting into him. But
Okay.
you do see that the fire that flares out from it singes him and his clothing and starts to wrap around and constrain him.
He's
Is he not
restrained.
taking-
He's restrained.
He is restrained.
So, but he's not taking damage from. Is that what I'm gathering? He's not
taking
damage
damage. It does not look like he's taking damage from your scimitar.
Ugh, that's horrifying. Okay. In that case, I will. I have a second attack, right? Can
You do.
I? Okay, I will use my claws to slash into him.
Okay.
I hope that works. And then I get a third attack. I get an additional attack from that. Recklessly. Oh no. Please, please. 15. I don't think that hits.
So no, 15. He steps out of your way of the claw.
Okay, and I'll do a third one. Recklessly. That's a 21. 21 to hit.
Okay.
So
Yep. That one.
hits.
Now, your
not-
claws. Do they count as magical weapon attacks now?
I think we
No.
said something about the fact she's wearing the magic gauntlets.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I do kind of remember that. Okay.
Because the gauntlets of ogre power, and then we just said
That's what. Yeah,
because-
that's what one of my runes is carved onto.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I will say yeah,
Uh,
this will count as a magical.
Okay, and that's 9. 9 damage. Damage.
actually it would be more because you're raging.
Oh, that is true. Oh, I forgot. So I forgot about the original attack too.
So
Well, that
it
was
wouldn't
still
have
with your
affected.
dex.
Yeah, it wouldn't have affected the fire.
Oh, because claws.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
No,
claws
but
use your
the-
strength. Your
but
scimitar
the-
uses your dex.
Your scimitar
Oh.
hasn't been doing damage to him.
Dang it. Okay, so 9, and then what do I add for my
+2. So rage
11.
bonus.
rage bonus? Is only +2.
Not it
It stays
stacks.
+2 forever.
Not forever, but you gotta be like what, level 10 in barbarian
That's
before it goes
11
up?
damage. That's so
Yeah.
sad. Okay, that's 11.
I mean, hey, it's more than what you've been doing with your scimitar.
yeah. Wow.
So
You put it like that. Thanks.
Dude.
I'm trying to put a positive spin on it for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I just claw into him.
Okay. Anything else? You got movement still.
That is. I mean, if I move, I'm gonna get opportunity attack. So I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Actually, can I? Ooh. I will move so that I'm between Row and Biscuit, but it's like still within melee range of. Does that work?
So that's moving.
Or does that give opportunity attack to someone else?
Yeah. So the other guard that's with them won't be able to attack you.
Oh man, I don't. I want to use Sentinel so bad. Okay, fine. I'll just stay right. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. We are back at the top with Tavern.
All right, cool. So first things first, bonus action to disengage from this fella.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why
so-
are you low on hit points or something?
Nah, it's a strategy. You gotta. This is it's a strategy game as well as a role playing game. You know, you gotta be strategic. So
A strategery.
yeah, strategery. So I'm gonna just
Disengage. Okay.
disengage and skip back. You just have just a growl, a low grumble, and I just drop back 40 feet. And on my way while dropping back, I'm a fire at a fella down here next to Echo.
Okay.
So let's try to get him out of here. That is a come on.
So that one, you shoot it and it goes right through the portal.
Let's try.
And that one as well. So it appears that you wasted most of your good rolls on your nat 20 on initiative.
Last turn I rolled 2 14s. This turn I rolled 2 2s. This is awesome. Yes.
All right. What else you got? So
I
you did
don't
bonus
have-
action, you did movement.
Yeah,
you
I
did
don't
your
have
attack?
anything else. No.
All right.
I'm trying to get that guy out of here. So Echo, man. All right. Yeah, that's me.
Yep. Okay. So it is now the guard's turn. Seeing you run off, he's just like, okay, whatever. This guy's casting spells. Let me come take him out. As one guy comes right up to Halceris. And the other one's just wailing away at Echo. So the one at Halceris makes his 3 attacks.
Perfect.
The first is going to be a 25 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
One quick question.
Yes.
Steel. I don't have the stats for the magic shield that you gave me. Is that on a hit or on a miss?
The shield.
For what? The repulsor shield?
The repulsor shield.
It's just your reaction. It's your reaction upon being attacked.
Yep.
Okay. I will tank the first hit. Let's see what it's got.
Okay, so the first hit's going to do 8 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then the second one was a 14 to hit.
That is my new armor class because I'm not wearing my armor.
Okay, that's right, because you're at the ball.
Yes, we were.
So that is going to be 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the third attack is a 12.
Yep.
So
I guess-
that misses.
Actually, no, I won't use my reaction up yet. So, yeah,
Okay.
I'll take that.
And
Just in
then
case.
3 attacks with advantage on Echo. But you
One
are
of them
raging.
one of them is a natural roll
Right. Because Biscuit.
because Biscuit's
Yep.
gonna intervene this time.
Okay, so that one straight roll is a 21 to hit.
Echo.
So that is going to be, it would be 12. So Echo, that's going to be 6 points of slashing for the first one.
You're pretty much muted.
6 points, you said? No.
Yep.
I caught it in time. Okay. Okay.
Second attack is going to be a 24 to hit you. So
Yeah,
that is going to
that
be, it would be 8, it's reduced to 4. So you take 4 points. And third attack is going to be a 25 to hit you.
Wow, he's hitting so well.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Unluck on that. He's within 25 feet of me.
Okay, and so that it just means he misses, right?
It means he has disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
So it would be a straight roll again, I guess.
Okay, so let me re-roll that then. 13. Okay.
Nope.
So you don't take any damage from the third one.
Thank you.
As the blade's coming down towards you, it just for something comes up and it just slings wide. It's very, very peculiar.
Or that time, you son of a bitch.
All right, Ro.
Okay. So I'm just so angry. I'm gonna hit him. I'm just gonna hit him with my rapier. Yeah. Okay. So I'm attacking. The first one is an 11. I'm gonna use my inspiration. I don't think it's gonna help, even if it's totally there. I don't know how to do that. How do I do that?
So just
Okay.
roll a d4. Just
How do I do that on Shard?
so on Shard, if you look down, there
Bottom
should be-
right.
Yep.
There's
I
a
see it.
bottom
I
right
see it.
little-
It's on the bottom right.
Shut up. Ah, okay, that's a
Roll for deep
15
breath,
to
too.
hit.
So the 15, you go to step it, and he just moves off to the side.
Does
You
Hex
catch his
Blade do
clothing, but-
anything? No, it
You
doesn't.
get
Okay.
a crit on a 19.
Yeah, got it. Okay, that's the first, and then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
That's 12.
No, you're not able to find purchase this time.
Fine. I am going to move. So first, I'm going to use my bonus action to use rally, and I'm going to yell at Taryn, just, if you die, I can't focus on murdering this asshole. And he gets some temp HP.
Okay.
That's 4.
Okay, so Taryn, you get 4 temporary.
Oh,
hit
sorry,
points.
that's 6.
Oh,
Oh.
6. Okay.
Well, try not
And
to
then-
die.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to move back like 5 feet out of melee range of him. And I know he gets opportunity.
Yep.
Is he gonna take it?
No. He's
Quick.
not.
Aha! For the players, Your Honor,
Yes.
that target is currently restrained by fire chains, yes?
Yes.
All attacks have advantage on it.
Correct. Yes, good catch. Good catch.
Your Honor!
So I will let you go ahead and re-roll that last attack.
I can't reroll them
Defense
both
rests.
The first one. You know
because
what?
that's a 26, and I had advantage on both.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, 26. I'll take it.
Okay, so one of them does hit then.
Well, actually, that 26 is a crit.
Oh, fudge! I
Yeah,
forgot
that-
about that.
That is a crit. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 17
Your Honor,
damage.
my defendants.
Nope. Yep.
I'm
Brandon,
the
you forgot
best
to wear your
lawyer.
wig.
The 17. Okay.
Get my curlers in real quick.
All right, and then you're still backing up.
Yeah, and he's restrained. I forgot he was restrained. So I wouldn't back up because he's restrained.
Okay. So restrain, he can still attack, right?
Great, then I will back up. 5 feet backed up. Nothing? You're not gonna come get me?
No.
Come get it!
Can he move if he's restrained?
His movement speed is 0.
Right.
Yeah.
He can attack at disadvantage, I think, if I remember right.
He literally
Yes.
can't come get it.
Yeah.
He
So
has disadvantage on dex saves, creatures' attacks are disadvantage, and his speed is 0 and cannot benefit from bonuses to speed.
okay.
Oh, cute.
And
So-
he takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of his turn.
For what?
The chains
Because of
constantly
the
burn him.
Fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
chain
fire.
yeah.
Wahahaha.
Go ahead,
It
roll.
has to.
It's
Yep.
start of his turn.
He can repeat a saving throw at the end of each turn.
Okay.
Let's see if he makes it.
Go ahead, give me the 2d6 there, Echo.
Oh,
It's
yep. Hang
the
on.
start of his turn.
Let's go.
Easy go.
That's a 7.
The spicy set.
That's 7.
Yeah.
All right. So as you see the flames from this chain start to lick at him, you see a look of panic start to cover his face. And then you all see his face start to change. As coming from the side, where you see orange and black fur start to come across. You see his hands start to crack and turn backwards like these other creatures.
You really keep your anatomy properly. Like, stop it. Can you stop?
He goes for the fist bump, and then it all like flips inside out real quick.
Why?
You see his forearms, you see the same orange fur start to come out of his hands.
Oh.
As he looks around, looks over at you, Ro. You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Watch me.
And he starts moving his fingers. And he starts to cast a spell. And then you see him just
No! Fucking now I must have a reaction somewhere.
and you see him just kind of almost suck into a point.
Wait, don't I get opportunity attack if I'm within 5 feet?
Not with him casting a spell.
What?
You need Mage Slayer for that.
Yep.
Like,
So
But
he
he's
he
restrained. How do
disappears
you
like the
escape his
chains aren't
restraint?
still holding like an invisible
Yeah.
creature, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like they almost kind of zoomed in on him and poof.
Gotcha.
as he
Did
disappears.
he make the saving throw and Pat? Like,
He didn't even.
teleported out. He didn't
he-
need to.
you can teleport out of.
He cast a spell that allows him to.
But
do
if he was
something.
restrained, wouldn't
like
that stop him
cheating.
from being able to somatic component?
And they're
No.
like,
No.
magical restraints. This is so unfair. Like, I worked hard for once.
You actually need magical manacles for that express purpose.
Their runes. Are runes not magical enough?
Yep. So he is gone. Steel, you are up.
I shoot whatever is left.
So you still got the one that came in with them that's on Echo, and one of them that is on House Eris.
I'm shooting the one on House Eris. All
Okay.
right. Okay. Yep. Shot number 1 is a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. 18 points of force damage on the first hit. Is he still alive and smoking?
Oh yeah, the one that's on House Eris. Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. Another 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
And Biscuit's gonna come around and bite this dude.
Okay.
All right, Biscuit. That is a 17, 21 to hit,
Yep. 21's gonna get him.
and that's a D8. That's 3 points of force damage. Come on, bud, you can do better than that. Okay.
Okay.
End of turn.
All right. Next up is Echo and House Eris.
Oh, sorry.
Get
It's
at
after
it.
you.
I will. So my other spell hasn't worked, but I think this one. How does this one look in front of me?
About the same as the other one now.
Okay. I will bring my staff to both hands. Bonus action cast Shillelagh, so it just starts like emanating light in radiant power.
Okay.
And I'll point it at him. Say, "Your master is fled. Lay down your arms, and we will hear what you have to say."
And
I'm just gonna try to like
you're just trying to convince him.
Trying to convince him. I'm hoping like with Steel, literally just like left a bolt in his chest.
Okay.
Like maybe he'll be a little more amenable.
So
and
are
his
you-
boss left.
Are you trying to persuade him, or are you trying to intimidate him?
Let's go with persuasion.
Okay, go ahead, give me the roll.
Which one are you persuading? Number 4?
Yeah.
Number 4 with me.
Okay.
12.
Okay. We will see what he does on his turn.
Okay. So having seen the uncle just kind of disappear from the ruins, I am in shock, and I'm just gonna just turn to the bony feline thing and just angrily just claw into him because I don't care. I don't
Okay.
know how this happened.
Well, so he's not bony. His hands are just backwards.
I thought they were semi-bony or something. I thought they
No,
were
no.
skeletal.
They look like, so these things that look like humanoid tigers, and it's like a tiger's paw.
I thought he was bony.
No,
well,
no, it's just back.
He looks delicious to me.
The,
so
the cracking and stuff was when you saw Ulrich's hands kind of twist backwards to form these.
Icky.
No thanks. Okay, here we go. Reckless, because I don't care. That's 21 to hit.
Okay, yep, that one hits him.
Okay, I'm just gonna do my attacks first. That's 22 to hit, and the third one, that's 15 to hit.
So the third one does not hit.
Okay.
It ricochets off his shield.
That's fine. Whatever. So that's 10 plus 2, and 5 plus 2 is 17.
Oh,
Sorry,
seven-
19.
So
19 damage.
So
'Cause
19
raging
total?
bonus. Yeah.
19 total.
Okay, so that's reduced. That's gonna be 10. Okay,
Why is it reduced?
because they're resistant to non-magical attacks.
But my
Claws.
claws are
Oh
magical.
wait, your claws. Never mind. My bad.
No
You're right.
reduction.
I forgot you said claws. I was thinking you were still using your scimitar.
You see
We-
lawyer Brandon go whoop.
Yep. Nope. Nope.
Objection.
No. So sometimes you guys have to keep me on my toe. Remind
I
me of
got
what's
you.
going on too, because. So as you do that, you open up some large gashes along his neck, and where you think you would normally see blood pouring out, you just see like a black ichor flowing.
What's the
Ichor is what it's called, not ick. No.
Ick and ichor. And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna move slightly closer to Biscuit, but I'll stay in melee range.
Okay. Alceres. Oh wait, no, you
Oh, I
already
went first.
Yep.
Yep.
Taryn.
Let's try this again, boys and girls. 18,
At which one?
number
Same
3
one?
down, but yeah. Next there you go.
That just hits him. Wait,
Nice.
give me damage.
That's 11 damage plus 2d6 for favorite foe and sneak attack. Roll that. So that's 19 damage.
Okay. So that first arrow shoots out, and right where Echo had just opened him up, the arrow goes straight through his neck,
All right,
and he collapses to the ground.
I could split my attack. Like I can move to get in a better.
Yeah.
Cause all right, cool. So I just roll over, and yeah, I'm gonna just fire and just hit him. So
Okay.
I get 23.
Yep, that's gonna find purchase.
Did Tyrion yell parkour when he did his roll?
I didn't.
Parkour.
I didn't. It wasn't a literal roll over. I didn't literally roll over that way. Next time, but not
No, I
this
definitely
time.
see Tyrion being like, "Phew, shoo."
I mean, yeah, but not this time. I just didn't think
Yeah.
about it. It's all
Alright.
fine. That's 9 damage. 9
Okay.
damage on that one.
All right, and
And-
this you see this one go into his collarbone, and you see that same black ichor start to pour out of it.
And then and real quick, I say, "You heard the man. Lay down your arms. Maybe we can talk." And Alana just lines up to just to give him the chance. Everyone's here.
Okay. So next is him. Now, Alceres tried to talk to him to get him to calm down, and then he gets shot by Taryn, who says, "Hey, we're gonna take it easy on you. Calm down." He's not buying it.
That was a warning shot.
Mhm. No, he's not
I had a
buying it.
feeling.
I'd rather not lethal, baby. You know that's me.
And he swings himself around to kind of put Halceris and Steel between him and Taryn, and takes 3 swings at Halceris.
Okay.
First one's going to be a 26.
I will use my reaction to blast his ass.
Okay. So it's a strength saving throw, if I remember correctly, right?
I believe so, but I'm going to refer to Steel. Sorry.
Yep.
I don't have this one on my note. Should have it on my notes.
So it's the repulsor shield from the artificer. Infusion. So
Okay.
yeah, artificer.
So it says it immediately pushes the target back 15 feet.
Oh, okay. So there's no saving throw.
No, it does not say that.
Okay.
You're spending you're spending one of your 5 charges
Okay.
Is that on hit or on just attack?
on a hit.
On a hit. Okay. Yeah. So-
Okay. So he gets pushed back 15 feet. Still hits you though.
Yep.
Doing 5 points of slashing.
Yep.
And then rushes in for his other 2 attacks.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
He doesn't get knocked prone, does he?
No, that was only the one time because you were on the floor and you knocked him
Yeah, I
down.
pushed him
Yep.
into the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I roll on the floor real?
Um You've already used your reaction.
Yep.
So the second one's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 6 points of slashing.
Okay.
And third swing at you, he gets a 9. So he kind of
Surprisingly, doesn't hit.
Yeah, so he kind of stumbled coming back because he got shocked by the repulsion there. So his last swing went way wide. Ro, your uncle just left.
Yeah.
He
I'm gonna
bolted.
turn around and just kind of like bellow my rage and run full tilt at the remaining one and use my rapier to try and stab.
Okay.
All right, first attack. That's a 26.
Okay, that is gonna hit.
I sure hope so. That's 7 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 26.
Wow, where were these rolls a turn ago, huh?
You know, and that's 5 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. I don't think I have anything out that I can use, so I am going to use Commander's. Oh, well. I can use Commander's Strike and give Halceris a chance to attack, but I don't think Halceris has anything to whack him with.
The
I actually
shillelagh.
already used my reaction.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Well, is it still a reaction?
Yeah.
You burn your reaction to do it.
Use its reaction. Yep. Okay. Well.
I did have a glowing stick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab him a bunch and just in his face.
All right. Ulrich's gone. Steel.
XD rar.
DX.
I'll move this away, and I will attack.
Okay.
The first one was a 1. Wah, wah.
Yep, that one.
Second one. That is a 19.
That's gonna hit him.
Okay. For 11 points of force damage.
And that one, you
And-
strike him in the head, and you just see him kind of stumble a little bit and just collapse to the ground.
Okay.
As both of these creatures fall and hit the ground, you see what would be blood pouring out of them, just a thick black ichor, and then just a moment later you see their whole body and all their armor just start to turn into this black ichor and almost melt into these pools on the floor.
I back away in a hurry.
I grab a vial and I collect a sample.
We can't loot that. Damn. Tis
No,
a
it's
task.
I'm gonna immediately just start like taking vials of it and I'm gonna stop her a couple.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get into that after we come back from a short break, because it's about that time for us to just step away for a moment and kind of recompose ourselves after
Assess the damage.
assess what's going on here internally before we assess it in game. Before we go though, Ro, you want to go ahead and remind everybody about our giveaway? Or are you too stressed to do that?
Remember, today we're giving away a mystery dice pack from our friends at 1985 Games. Type !epic once you see a notice in chat that the raffle is live. You must be a resident of US or Canada, excluding Quebec. They also probably murdered my father. And you must be a follower to enter. We will continue to take entries until the end of stream, so be sure to stick around as you must be present in chat for staff to contact you when we pick a winner.
All right. And with that, we're going to be back in just a few short minutes. All right, everybody, and welcome back. We've had a chance to go ahead and calm our nerves, USA a little bit, just kind of relax. Because a couple people were, or at least one particular individual was getting a little upset.
Yes,
we're back.
Calm down.
As before the break, we had a confrontation with Rose's uncle again. Only this time he came in with two kind of curious looking individuals, tiger-like bipedal humanoids with backwards facing hands. Ro didn't even bother trying to have a conversation. She just instantly attacked her uncle. Throughout the confrontation, they did quite a bit of damage to her uncle. But before they could deliver the final blow, he vanished into a small pinprick. They managed to finish off his two accomplices, however, and they now sit there looking at these two piles of dark black ichor that these two creatures have kind of melted into. Steel is going through right now, bottling up a little bit of it in some vials to do whatever with. What are you all doing now? As the scene has kind of calmed down.
Is there, does this look like a similar teleportation we've seen Ulrich use before?
No.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say,
by chance, real quick, does the door lead anywhere, or is it only like a teleportation entrance?
so there is no actual door. It's just that like portal kind of silvery, watery looking surface.
Okay. I will drop my rage, like take like a few deep breaths, and like calm myself down. For now.
All right. I'm gonna say Halceris and Steel. Each of you go ahead and give me Arcana checks real quick.
I'll assist Steel.
Okay.
Why, thank you.
I imagine we're both like looking over the scene and just like, what the hell, and like cantrip dad talk.
I am like going through and like touching the ichor. It's like the second Ghostbusters. I'm just gonna play with it. And I got a math here. 22. Yeah, 22.
Okay, so with the 22, kind of looking over this ichor, and you're trying to think about what this might be, and you're looking at it, and you recall where you came from. You've dealt with fiendish creatures before, and a lot of times creatures coming from the Nine Hells or some of the other planes out there, when they die, they return back to certain different planes, and they leave behind this dark ichor. But you also, while you're kind of looking over, you kind of get a sense from where Ulrich was standing. You just catch the faintest arcane energy from some sort of transportation to another plane.
Does that seem to be coming from where her uncle left? Does that,
Yeah, so yeah, you're getting that sense from right
he's
where
using planar
Ulrich-
magic. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there any way that like if he points that out, is there like a specific stank off of the plane that he jumped to?
No.
Do I catch any whiffs of Fernia?
No.
You didn't go there? Okay.
No.
Well, I imagine those three might come back to say hi later, but for now, I say we get the hell out of here.
I agree.
All right. where do you all plan on heading?
I'd like to go back to the ship. I don't know. That's my vote. That's my vote.
First and
let's-
foremost, back to the party so we can drop off this poor injured woman with House Jarask.
Yeah. Let's just head back to the party. We also need to talk to the captain of the guard. Explain the situation.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you, House Harris, you step up, you reactivate this portal, and you guys all go through. You enter that elongated hallway, and you see a contingent of about 8 guards kind of trotting down in your direction. And you also see a couple of them descending a ladder.
And then there wasn't anything beyond this point, right? The hallway
No.
ended.
The hallway ended. So it was basically, you had 2 secret entrances to this little secret tunnel. One on the second floor, one on this floor.
Yeah,
And-
2 entrances to a panic room.
Yeah, basically, that's putting this all together. That's essentially what this room was. It was a place for somebody to go and hide out for a little while.
We have the. Do we have the chest? Do we have the chest?
So
We
you
were
guys
carrying it.
are taking the chest with you.
Nice.
Does it smell?
As long as you leave it closed, no.
That-
As soon as you open it, yeah. Bad. And matter of fact, as you start to go past some of these guards, those of you that went down into that little dungeon area, you don't notice it yourselves, but people are kind of holding their nose and kind of turning away from you.
I am walking. I'm not getting back on Wolfie, but I'm definitely walking next to Wolfie with my hand on my mom's leg.
Oh, I should be invisible-ish, so I want to get uncomfortably close to some of the guards.
And just stank.
Yeah, just
Well, so
so.
each of the guards is carrying a torch.
Oh, they suck. I
Most
still-
most of them are human.
I still
Most of
do
them
it.
don't have dark vision. They took torches. and-
Accidentally just like brings a torch this way and sets you on fire.
Boop.
No.
Yeah.
Who's there? Ah!
No, because the torch gives off 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light. So this
Fine.
whole hallway right now is lit up.
I do it
But
anyway.
the brighter the light, the darker the shadows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You're just full of them today, aren't you?
Just,
I am.
just Kieran is just like 40 feet away, just
Uh.
biding my time.
Just
Uh,
you wait.
Steel goes to Gen Con, misses a week, comes back, and is just full of references. It's awesome.
I have to. I have to get them all in now because I couldn't for the last month.
Yep.
So
All right.
Oops.
So, you all arrive back into the main Devereaux residence where you see the crowd is pretty much cleared out by now. There's a few individuals still kind of lingering around, talking to guards. But for the most part, everybody's gone. And then you see Captain Stefan. They're talking with a couple small halflings wearing like white robes and they each got the symbol of House Jarasco on their chest. As you can clearly see, these are some of the local healers that have been brought in to help. And as they look over and they see you emerging, they immediately rush over. Yeah, so who's got the problem?
Over here, quickly.
All right. And you see the 2 halflings go up to Narissa and they take her down and gently lay her out, and they start looking her over to see what it is that they can do immediately.
I'm just like kind of like standing very close, like looking very doom and gloom.
Yeah, you see they start casting various different spells that you're kind of familiar with. You've heard cure wounds cast all the time. And they're doing everything they can right now to immediately try to make her comfortable. And then we need to get her to one of the healing houses right away. And you see a couple guards come over with a stretcher, almost like a litter, and place her on. And they go to start carrying her off towards one of the local houses of healing.
I am going to once everybody's settled, I'm going to look at Elsaris and say, "You don't look so good. Here, I'm gonna give him a full handful of good berries. You
Appreciate
could-
it.
Yeah,
It's not normally what I wear to combat. Thought I would try to spoof it up a little bit, but I think maybe I will stick with my normal armor for next time.
it's one of the advantages of being so big. You know, I can get away with a lot of that crap.
So, there is a couple other halflings kind of running around from House Jarasco, and a couple of them, they each come over and cast a second level Cure Wounds on you guys. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna make that higher. You're each gonna gain 12 hit points back.
Oh yeah.
I do not
bro.
have a scratch on me at this point, so
Yeah.
I'm good.
I took all the hits, all the lightning, baby.
Hey.
Give it to me.
I mean, you were the first one in. You got hit by the two chromatic orbs that hit pretty hard. Yeah.
We're still standing. Legs a little shaky, but we're still standing.
Is Captain Stefan down here, or is just the men in here?
So now it's just the men. You see maybe what looks to be maybe some of his lieutenants, but
Need to speak with the captain as quickly as possible. Have there been parties sent out to find the Deveros?
Yeah, so they went into the well, we think they went into the tunnel. They were in one of the bedrooms upstairs, and when we went back in to double check on them, they were gone. That's where we found the tunnel with the ladder at the end that came down. I don't.
Yeah. So I think we've figured out what did it, and I hold up the vial of ichor goo.
What is that?
That is the remains of a pretty nasty fiend.
We're dealing with fiends now? I thought we were dealing
Apparently.
with a criminal organization.
I mean, it can be both. I mean, they're kind of good at that, actually.
They're cat-like fiends, if that makes it any more helpful.
Do I? Do
Are
I
we
know
talking
the-
tabaxis?
No. Do I remember?
No.
Do I know the name based on my investigation or my arcana from?
Give me
earlier?
history.
History.
While this is going on, can I go up to the room and see if I could pick up a trace or anything to help
Okay.
tell where they go?
Okay.
That was a dirty.
So dirty 20 history. You never encountered them yourself, but you've heard the tales of Rakshasas.
Fair
So,
enough.
yeah.
I do explain that it is a Rakshasa.
And they just kind of look at you confused because they have no clue what you're talking about. These are
Nasty
city
fiends, nasty fiends. They can change shape. They can do all sorts of horrible crap. Honestly, they're kind of like rats, but you know they like are funky looking cats. Really, it's a weird thing.
So, is that because you killed them?
Yeah, if you kill them, they go back to where they came from, and they leave this shit behind. So, yeah,
So,
killed two, and there's still one on the loose.
What about Ulrich Devereaux? Did you see him?
No, we saw one of these, pretending to be Ulrich Devereaux. And if that doesn't explain how the previous murders were done, I don't know what does. We're not dealing with the Devereaux anymore.
I see. Well, we'll definitely make sure we get this along. What are you all about to do now?
We are going to the House of Healing. If you will excuse us. This woman needs urgent care.
All right. Taryn, you go up and you start to check out that room. Go ahead, give me investigation.
All right, give me some good baby. 23.
So, kind of looking around the room, there's a little bit of dust and stuff on the floor, but you see boot prints from probably 20 soldiers just kind of scattered all around the floor here. There's been a lot of traffic. And you see a similar fireplace in this room to the one that was down in the office, which is currently slid open, leading into that hallway that you had looked into earlier. That was at the top of the ladder. Just kind of looking around, you get the sense that they probably went down that way, but you also get a slight tinge of conjuration magic in the air.
All right, I got the information I guess I could have gotten from there, and I joined the rest.
Okay. So are you all traveling with Narissa to the House of Healing, or are you guys going somewhere else?
Definitely going with her.
I will stick with Ro and her mother. If you all would like to get some sleep, I know Jorasco has extra medical beds that can be used when they are not in use. They can be borrowed for sleeping.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll
So
come with.
all right. So you all make your way through the streets of Sharn, and here in the local area, they do have a minor House of Healing, but the halflings tell you that due to the condition of Narissa, that they need to bring her towards the upper levels. In particular, they want to bring her up to the House of Healing in Upper Tavik's Landing. And they just kind of look at the group of you, just kind of looking for confirmation that that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything.
Okay. So they
How
also
far
look,
is that from where our ship is docked?
so
Not
it's
that
a
it really
district.
matters, but
It's
just
a
curious.
district over, so it's probably about a half hour, 45-minute walk.
Okay, just curious.
So they also look at you and say, so you're not going to be able to carry your weapons on you through Upper Tavik's Landing.
If we get up to like the upstairs, like in the house, is the captain there? Stefan, is he still on premises?
Yeah, he is on premises. He just wasn't right there.
Sure. If we come by and they say that while we're upstairs, just be like, perhaps an exception can be made with armed escort.
You know what? Where's Roger? And he's looking around, and then you see that the smaller guard come over, the one that's been taking all these notes feverishly. Write these guys up a permit to carry their weapons in Upper Tavik's Landing. I think they've earned it. And so he comes around to each one of you, asks for your name, and writes each one of you out a permit that allows you to carry your weapons in Upper Tavik's Landing. For those of you who don't know, Upper Tavik's Landing is a very high scale uppity where a lot of the nobles and stuff lay their heads. And it is actually outlawed within the district to carry weapons unless you have a special permit. So he comes around to each one of you. Then he comes to you, Ro. What name are you giving him?
Natalia Elaine Devereaux.
Okay, and he fills one out for you as well and hands it over.
Do we know her middle
No.
name before?
That's
Just
Oh, no.
turn and I'm like,
That's that's a fancy name. I don't know. Maybe we should be bowing to her as well as Alceres.
Oh, I
do you
thought we were
think?
already supposed to. I thought that was
Oh.
the deal. It's like it's more official for House Sarah's, but
Yeah.
because
Yeah. I look over the row and just a curt bow.
but I don't think now's the right time.
It's never the right time.
I like put my hand on my rapier hilt.
Can we like message to just have like a sky coach just come and zip us off from this estate? Just
Yeah, you're able to get a sky coach, and with everything going on, they're not going to charge you full price. Just actually, no, matter of fact, House Jarasco has one coming to help transport Narissa, so they're going to allow you to ride with that one, so you won't even have to pay for it. And so you guys travel. It only takes about 20 to 30 minutes for you all to reach the House of Healing in Upper Tavix Landing. As you're traveling through this area, you just see the amount of wealth that's in this area. You're at the top of the spires of the City of Towers. Doorways and entrances are ringed with gold and platinum and silver. You see elaborate door knockers on some of the entryways to people's residences. Shops kind of line the streets, all closed down right now as the sun does start to descend. You approach one of the large houses of healing in the area, and they bring you all in, and they do offer you cots in a side area as they start to attend to Narissa. What do you all do?
I'm probably just sitting as close as I can get and just watching.
Okay.
I will
I'm
take
just
a
gonna
seat.
stand by the entrance, kind of keeping my distance, but watching over everything.
Chaplain style, I'm just going to take a seat, not right next to Ro, but just nearby.
Okay.
Myself and the menagerie will stay out of the way and keep watch outside.
I just I just post up with Echo and Alana. Wherever Echo was.
Okay.
I'm
So-
gonna. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, at some point, if there's like a lull, I'm gonna look at Halceres. When we talked about what I would do, things were different.
In what way?
There is no justice that will right this.
There appears to be a larger game at foot here. The evils of living mortal beings are one thing, but creatures of the hells and of the abyss are something entirely different. I do not know all the pieces right now, but we are with you. I will help and do anything I can to help you find your brother.
Whoever that is, whatever he is, he has ripped my family apart and taken everything that is ours. If it comes down to learning more about this plot and killing him, I don't know that I'm willing to wait around.
This is I cannot make a decision for you. I cannot begin to imagine what you are going through, and the rage that you must feel. And I will not stop you with what you think is right, but I am only. My hesitation does not come from a point of stupidity, in that thinking that all things can be saved, but it comes from a place of worry that these backwards fingers reach into more pies than just the Devereaux estate. If something can change its face that easily, they can get into many places. We do not know exactly how far into these towers these hands reach. I will not stop you.
Well, they can't change if they're all dead.
That something I will research. Fighting an enemy such as this is not as simple as simply reducing them to a black puddle. I think something more is needed. But you have my support.
And I'm gonna kind of look around and just like make eye contact with the rest. He's not getting away again. He's not.
I raise my bow, in solidarity. Aye, Captain.
I'm avoiding eye contact.
And Steel, you're outside, right? You said? Yeah. Okay.
Steel just like does Steel know what's going on?
Nope. No idea. Just me and
You
my
could
animals.
probably
hanging out.
hear some.
No, because if he's outside, you guys, this isn't like a tiny little hut. This is a
What if he's just
hospital.
talking to his
Kitchen barrels.
menagerie, but like, you did so good today. I'm so proud of you.
Wolfie, glad to see you again.
Yep. Come back anytime.
Do I notice Echo's?
Give me insight at disadvantage.
Ooh, insight check on Echo.
Oh,
Wow.
Because
The tables have turned.
How to turntables.
That's a 12.
you notice it, but you're kind of distracted. Like you notice she's not really making eye contact with you, but you're more focused on your mom right now. And then you hear a very weak voice. Natalia. And you feel like skeletal bony fingers grab your arm. You look down and your mom's eyes are open, holding your wrist, just looking at you.
I'm here. I'm here.
You see us, just a small tear kind of start running down her cheek. Where's Alistair?
I saw him. I'm gonna find him.
And then she kind of, her hand just kind of lets go a little bit. And she kind of, eyes closed and lulls back into a unconsciousness. Steel, give me a perception check real quick, please.
Okay. Do I get advantage since I'm keeping watch with my menagerie?
I'll say sure.
All just like looking in different directions. Just the
Sniffing
constant
the air.
360.
Keeping an eye out, Okay. That would put me at a 13. Not my strong suit.
All right. So you're kind of looking around, keeping watch. And then next thing you know, there you see maybe within 20 feet of you, a small halfling with a cloak on just running towards the door of the healing hut. And he goes right by you inside.
I stop him before he runs in.
Well, you weren't able to catch, you didn't quite catch him in time. Like you caught him just as he was going through the door.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna run in and I'm gonna grab him by the scuff of the back of his shirt.
Go ahead and give me a grapple check.
Was not prepared to do things. There, Phil. Okay.
I gotta have
that's
you
a-
evolved. I mean,
That's a 15.
and does he his acrobatics? Okay, yeah, no, you reach out and you catch him just barely. Hey, what you doing?
Hold on there. Now, what's your business?
I need to speak with Ro.
Yeah, okay. You need to speak with Ro. You're gonna speak with me first. What's your business?
I got news of her brother. I need to speak with her urgently.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Hey, do me a favor real quick. If you're about to turn into a ugly looking cat, why don't you just do it now so we can get this over with?
What you on about?
If you know where her brother is, then you'd know what I'm on about. So what's going on?
I don't know nothing about no cats.
Yeah.
Insight.
I got news.
check.
Okay. Go ahead, give me insight.
Insight. I don't do this.
Get
12.
Get out of that comfort zone.
He doesn't know. I mean, he knows about like alley cats, maybe, but he doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
A big fan of the musical.
Yeah, they're playing next week.
Actually, he likes the live action.
Ew.
That's not true. Shoot him anyways.
Incorrect. Nobody does that. Yeah, I will. I go, fine, come with me. And I turn and I go, Wolfie, Biscuit, you guys watch the door. Hopefully stop anybody before they come in. And I'm gonna take him to the group.
All right. Are you holding on to him the whole time?
Yeah, holding him, yes.
Okay.
I could literally just walk there with him out in front of me the whole
Yeah.
time and he'd never
Okay,
touch
yeah.
the ground.
So you guys see, just after Narissa kind of fades back into unconsciousness, you guys see Steele walking in, holding out this halfling, just by the back of his collar. Hey,
Did anyone lose this?
get off me, man!
Say your piece. Let's go.
Where's Ro?
Let us
You
step
do
out
not
of the
know.
room.
I was just told that to come here and talk to Ro, give her news of her brother.
All right, so speak. That's Ro, and I'll point.
I'll usher everybody out of the room and let Narcissa rest.
Okay. So he looks at you like, hey, can you get this ape off of me?
Say what you need to say.
I drop him
Okay. He's like,
from full height.
you see him kind of try to tidy himself up.
And then I draw the crossbow.
Your brother is safe. Your brother's safe. He told me to come let you know. He's with the Borlemars. He's safe.
That's not safe.
Insight check on that fool.
Okay.
I will
May I
join
aid?
that.
Can I
need-
try to scare him into telling us the truth?
Wow, I've been wrong. All right, 16.
That dude's 11 for me.
All right. You're not picking up. Like he is looking you Ro straight in the eyes as he's saying this. He's very calm about. He seems a little flustered from having just been manhandled by steel, but he's fairly calm. He's not giving off any kind of tics or anything. He's
What do the
being dishonest.
Boromars want?
He came down to us. He said he was running from his uncle, that he needed a place to hide.
And what do the Boromars want with him?
He's been working with us for years.
And the Boromars give aid to their friends without strings attached.
Of course we do.
Uh-huh.
He's down there with Simon right now. He wanted me to let you know so you all can go down and see him.
Does he know?
Know what? Look, all I know is I was told to come and let you know. Now, can I leave? And he looks at you, Steele.
No, I look at Ro.
Seems like an idiot. Let him go.
All right.
Boy.
Don't let the wolf bite you on the way out.
Or do.
Most people tip when they get good news. Fuck.
Yeah, that's not good news today.
And he starts walking out.
I will follow him to the door.
Okay.
And tip him.
Actually, I have a question for him. So I will go out the doors of the hospital and just... excuse me, I did not catch your name.
Marcus.
Marcus Boromar.
No, just Marcus.
Marcus,
I'm not part of the real family.
Have you worked for the real family for long?
Most of my life.
Do you know a Samir Boromar who has gone missing?
Look, I'm just a messenger.
I know. I am just trying to gain some information, and I will hold up. How much money do I have? Any would go a long way. I will hold up a platinum piece.
He looked at us like, look, I ain't got a lot of information.
I would appreciate if you, are you interested in taking the odd job?
What you got in mind?
Find out information about this person, Samir Boromar.
I can find out how. Where can I find you?
I believe we shall be down to visit your boss before too long.
Please do.
And this will be
Alistair
yours.
is worried.
We are worried for him. I'll flick it to him.
He grabs it, bites it, puts it in a pocket, and takes. He kind of nods to you a little bit, and then takes off.
I think to myself, I do not know why Tyrion has such a hard time establishing a network. That was pretty easy.
I didn't have a platinum piece.
That's fair.
Then I will just come back in. Yeah, if there's I don't know if there's a commissary or anything in this place, but come back with a little bit of something to plus estimates.
So there's not really like a commissary. I mean, they got some very basic food supplies in there. You got some hardtack and some dried fruit and nuts and basic rations.
I've got good stuff from the storeroom that I raided when I found the spice pouch. There was also some stuff there. So I will, just I'm afraid my cooking skills are not equal to Echo's or Steele's, but perhaps a little something to take the edge off. And just
As you're
pass
doing
out
that,
some of that.
I also start pulling out some of the burritos that I made prior. Just handing out some wraps.
All right.
So we can take a short rest and everybody gets an extra D8.
Okay. So, and just so you know, right now it is probably approaching midnight
Mhm.
here.
I think I know we are all a little bit on edge still, but without rest, none of us will be much good for anything. I think we could take shifts just like we were on the road, or the rest of us wait in the on-call room.
I can start. Y'all look a little bit more hurt than I am.
Right?
Me
Nah.
and Wolfie we'll take it for a bit, and
And-
Wolfie will hang out. He can keep watch.
Right. The attendees here have actually set up some another room for you guys with cots and stuff like that. That you're able to get some sleep in. Ro, are you staying by your mom the whole night? Okay.
I think so. But I'll probably at least like figure out where everyone else is and make sure I have an idea of what's going on and then go back.
Okay. So, Echo, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna stick by Tyrion's side. And avoid saying anything. Keep quiet.
Okay. Taryn?
Before leaving the room, I just a hand on Ro's shoulder and just make sure you get some rest. And I turn and head out. And I'll just tell Steele I'll take over. I'll take over whenever you're ready.
Okay.
And I'll
And
go
then-
after Tyrion.
Okay. Halceris?
I
Yes.
will. I think Steele has the first shift pretty well in hand. So, what's it?
Well, I was just gonna say is that all the shifts taken care of? Because I would have liked to go after Echo.
No,
I'm
Ro,
not
you
gonna
stay.
let you take. Yeah, I'm not gonna
No.
let you take. You said get some rest. That's what you do.
Okay.
I'll take. So that is first, second, third. I will take fourth. I'm an old man, early riser.
I'll finish it out. I only need the 4 hours. I'll finish it out.
So, keep in mind too that you guys, there are still attendees from House Tabasco constantly throughout the night as well. So first shift.
Just a quick question, just to confirm.
Yes.
Steel, did you say that we get +8?
Yeah, you can get 8 hit points right now. Yes, if you take
Okay.
if we take a short rest. So if you spend hit dice, you can add a D8 to your hit dice.
Oh, add a D8, so not just a straight +8. Okay.
No,
Are
not
we
straight
taking
+8.
a long rest?
Yeah, I think.
We are.
Yeah, so
we're about to take a long rest, but yeah,
Just in case.
just in case we get interrupted.
Yeah,
Looks at
because
Phil.
why?
Looks at Phil.
Looks
Why
at
would I
regular
have
Phil.
somebody attack you in the middle of a hospital?
So
That's-
weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Grey's Anatomy did it.
Yikes. Yikes.
And
Rose
regardless of-
anatomy.
regardless of what the attendants say, Biscuit's gonna sit next to Ro, or behind Ro, or wherever he can fit in this cramped space. And Wolfie's gonna hang out outside until dawn.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll just walk the halls a little bit
Okay.
on my shift.
Yep. So shift goes by. Very uneventful, quiet. I mean, you hear a little bit of coughing from one of the rooms that got set up here. There's a couple other people that are here with minor ailments, nothing as serious as what's going on. And you do notice Ro is just focused on her mom. She's not falling asleep.
I'll pass it on. Next
Okay.
shift.
All right, who is next? Taryn.
Yeah, it was Taryn.
Okay.
And I'll just do 4 hours, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
And if Olana is up within that 4 hours, I'll pass on my bracers of archery to her. Let her attune to those.
Okay.
You have bracers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I just
Um,
do the 4 hours and then
Okay.
wake up whoever's next.
So partway through, again, it goes quietly. You do notice at one point tiredness gets the better of Ro, and you're just head down on the cot next to your mom.
I cover her with a blanket while I pass by,
Okay.
and I look around to make sure nobody's watching, make sure no one sees me. I just cover her and I.
My passive's pretty high. I imagine I see it even while I'm sleeping.
Open one eye. It's like I dreamt last night. I had a dream that you put it.
I'm
No,
full
Hellsaris, no.
Gandalf sleeping with my
You're
eyes
out of
open.
your mind, Hellsaris. I would never.
All right.
Yeah. Then I just Pat. Whoever's next. I think is Echo. Echo, you're next, right?
All right. Echo, you get woken up. Anything special you're doing?
No, just a sigh of relief that she's asleep. And
I should
what? I just want you to get your rest. Jeez. And
I
I
should've-
kind of.
have took that opportunity to prank.
Insight
Echo.
check on Shiloh.
Why?
No, see, real life people, you have to do that on your own. You don't roll
If
for
you
that.
could see the threats that I'm getting.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep watch and mostly stare at the ground, but also keep an eye open.
Okay. Yeah, again, it goes really quiet. Not a lot going on here. As everything has happened over the last day for you guys, this finally seems to be calming down. And then you go and wake up Hellsaris. All right. What do you plan on doing, Hellsaris?
I will spend the first few minutes like really just kind of trying to stretch out the soreness because no armor at all during that fight. So just trying to work through some of the stuff, but then I will actually let's see, 1 second. It's not a ritual, but it's still a good choice to do. Yeah, I'm going to, just looking at Ro while she's asleep, I'm going to take, knowing that it is important to keep Narcissa safe. I will pull out one of the diamonds that we got off of those spell swords.
Okay.
Take it and use just some of my own stuff to like grind it down, because it was a 50 gold diamond and I only need $25 or 25 gold worth of dust.
Okay.
And I will just over Narcissa cast non-detection.
Narissa.
Narissa,
You want some dust so you can save your diamond? You want some dust?
you're asleep.
You're asleep.
I slept for 4 hours and then I did.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
actually,
true
no.
too. Yeah, you would be awake.
So he's
Okay.
just awake harassing you.
Do you
I'm
have
just asking.
any more remaining diamond dust?
How much is diamond specifically or just gem?
That's diamond specifically. You have gem dust.
Yeah, I have a mixture of gem.
Yeah. So
So never mind. That does not happen.
Then I will just
So what tools are you using to grind up the diamond?
You're really gonna rake me over the coals, huh, DM?
Mm-hmm.
What if I just use the diamond and 25 gold worth just gets shaved off?
Well, I imagine that Hellsaris would also remember that I have a couple of pretty heavy kits in my in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I will, sure. I will wait and see if it is something that Ro would like.
I mean,
me to
well,
do.
yeah, I was gonna say you could also just steal them from my bag. It wouldn't be that hard.
I wouldn't do this one because you are my friend. Two, because I don't know what else you put in that bag, and this very
There are
likely
vials
booby
of
traps.
and so that's why I'm asking the question, because if you're just trying to use a mace to grind it up, or if you're actually using tools to do it, it's You could end up ruining the diamond, or
Well, I mean, how can you ruin dust? Because it is just the smallest increment. But
If you want some
I will
spice,
wait.
there's a book in there too.
Sure.
he doesn't know about the book, so he wouldn't be able to pull it from there.
Just be looking in.
You so the curious thing with the bag of holding is you have to be
You have to
thinking
think of
about
the
the
object.
object,
Oh, it's like
you
act like
pull
it's,
out.
yeah.
Or you turn it inside out.
or you
And
turn
then
it
you dump
inside out. Everything comes
You don't
out.
want to
right.
do that. You don't want to do that with this
Oh,
bag right now.
yeah, no, not with the one you guys have, because if you do that, that's going to be very interesting. But if you're
I
not
will-
aware that an item's in there, you can't just reach in and pull it out because you don't know.
I will spend part of my watch. I will look over. I imagine there is some form of charting. I will speak with her own physicians about what appears to be what is the length of time that we are thinking for full recovery.
So yeah, so kind of talking with them, looking things over. They're kind of excited that somebody wants to talk to them about this kind of stuff. But they say the initial part of it might take a week or two just to get her back to being used to actually eating and start to put some meat back on her bones and getting the muscles working, maybe a month or so. But for a full-blown recovery to be back to the way she was before this, it's probably going to be a couple years.
Thank you. I appreciate this. I think one last thing, to hog the spotlight, but I think I will sit by her side and put my holy symbol in her hand, and I'll cast Channel Divinity.
Okay.
She can't speak, but I could read her thoughts.
Okay. Interesting. So as you kind of focus your energy on this, you've done this before where you're reading thoughts of somebody who's awake. But somebody who's not conscious, it's almost like you're reaching into their current dreams. And you see a very young girl, maybe 3 or 4 years old, playing out in the courtyard of the estate that you just saw. Looks very similar to a very young Ro. Then it kind of changes and you see her walking into the office that you guys went into and seeing the Rakshasa at the desk in the middle of morphing into Ulrich. And you kind of get the feeling of panic and fear washing over her through her memory. And then being trapped inside that dungeon.
Okay. I will see this. Anything else? Is there any way to? I can't imagine any way to ascertain how long ago a memory like this looks.
No, because you're reading her surface thoughts right now, and it's her what she's seen.
There's not a giant calendar in the back.
Right, yeah.
It's
not like the old cameras where they had the timestamp in the lower left hand
exactly.
corner. Right. Bless
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
You're seeing home movies just on an old.
I will see that. Is that the rest of what I see? Okay.
Yep.
So I will then use my action to cast suggestion on her, and it's just me holding her hand saying, "You are safe now. Ro is safe now. We will protect Alistair. Rest easy."
Okay.
I basically want to use suggestion to tell her to just
Chill out.
kind of chill out, like, because I mean, part of recovery is positive attitude.
Yeah, no, that is a very interesting usage of that spell. You see her breathing just kind of ease a little bit, and you actually see the corner of her mouth start to curl up in a small smile. And at that point, you look up and you see Ro, eyes open, looking at you.
Your mother is a strong fighter. I see where you get it from.
Thanks.
Ro, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
What are you doing to me? 23.
Okay. You avoid taking a point of exhaustion because of where you slept. All right. The rest of you all wake up as you hear different halflings kind of coming and going throughout the House of Healing. And it's a new day.
You said there's not really is there a kitchen here?
Not really. There's a small, like, it's not really a kit. Like, they don't have a full-blown stove and stuff. They usually bring stuff in from the outside. This isn't one of the major. It's like not like what we're used to as a hospital. It's got the full-blown cafeteria and gift shop and all that.
I just mean like a stove and a somewhere to prepare food.
You know what? No, we'll say there is one, because they would need to be able to prepare meals. It's not stocked really much, but
I get stuff out of my kit and I'm gonna start cooking up a meal.
okay.
Steele, I do not mean to impugn your skills, but you can have this, and I will throw in my spice pouch that I found.
I inspect the spice pouch.
So I'm trying to remember if this was an actual magical item or if this is just one that.
The magical spice pouch, the handy spice pouch.
Yes, yeah. Yep, that's the
Nice.
one.
So it's just a bag of MSG.
Magic MSG.
I mean, it's
Flavor enhancer. Except you have to make
Heward's
a con
handy.
save or you get a headache.
Yeah, Heward's handy spice pouch.
Yeah.
So you got 10 charges on it. While holding it, you can expend a charge. Speak the name of a non-magical food seasoning such as salt, pepper, saffron, and cilantro. And remove a pinch of the desired seasoning from the pouch. So, yep. So you have
Nice.
pretty much whatever seasoning you want to use from now on, up to 10 per day.
Sweet.
Hold on.
Okay.
Is it real saffron? Because we could make a lot of money just selling
Right.
pinches of saffron. Just-
Yeah, no. So it
We're
is
gonna
real.
mess with the saffron market here.
So it has 10 charges. A pinch is enough for a single meal. The pouch regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
That is gold. right
It
there.
is actually.
Wow. And it's perfect for steel. Wow. It's like
Yeah.
the universe knew.
So Steele mentioned it a long time ago that he wanted this
Oh, yeah.
item.
Yes.
I told him eventually they would find one. Yeah. It's such a cool item.
It is a beautiful item just to be able to make up whatever you want. So yeah, we don't have to worry about deciding whether we want a dry spice or a
Wet spice.
yeah, from our like second time that we had to make
Risotto.
risotto. We can have whatever
You could actually get chili flakes. in
Yeah,
your risotto. Just
chili
no
flakes.
You can't do peas. Sorry.
no peas.
You have to get
Okay.
peas.
What about pea
Yeah.
powder?
What?
I mean,
That just doesn't sound right.
Oh
Let's
my
move on.
gosh.
What?
All
no,
right,
no,
so-
no. Mine just blown. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So, currently I am down 1 coffee pot since we have all of our weapons out. So I'm going to take the pouch and some black tea that I've been saving up, and I'm going to make us some badass chai. Like,
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That works.
And then I'm just gonna make a breakfast so that Ro, Hailsaris, and Echo, you guys all get some temp HP. Give me just, I forgot how much. I'm gonna have to
So-
look at character sheet.
Is anybody helping you cook?
Anybody who would like to.
Little Miss Junior Chef?
I'll go.
Okay. Can I give you a
I will
distraction?
assist. Yes. Much needed distraction.
Yes.
Or do you want to stay in the room with me?
You're sleeping. What are you talking about?
No, she's awake now. You guys are
Yeah,
all
but I
awake.
wasn't. No, I don't want to. I want to give her time with her mother. You know, I don't want to get in the
So-
way of that.
While the two of you are cooking, you see several of the attendants from here, all that different halflings, each come and pop their head around the corner and start getting this look on their face like licking their lips.
Yeah, we're gonna need some more rice. I think I'm gonna make some breakfast fried rice because I can make a lot of that. I'm gonna tell one of them we need some more rice, some bacon, some green onions, eggs. I've got some, but I mean I'll need some more if you could get me started. That should be enough. I think.
So
I have enough.
you see a few of them each grab like coin purses and they start counting out coins amongst each other.
No, and I'll hand them 4 platinum to go buy stuff.
Oh, one of them bolts out the door because they know exactly where to go.
Sweet.
And they come back 20 minutes later with a whole bunch of stuff. They very clearly, working in the hospital, haven't had an
Yep.
actual breakfast.
living on hospital food. Yep, been there.
Yep.
Yeah. I will spend my first few minutes. Sorry, I'm removing platinum from my list. Yeah, I'll spend like the beginning part of the day just making food. Big batches of risotto with some bacon on the side, as well as in the mix. Yeah, we're gonna need some more chai. So I'll actually spend 5 uses of my pouch to have enough resources to create enough for as many people as want it.
Okay. And if you don't have it on Shard, I'll make sure that item gets added on there this week.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, so you make breakfast. Bro,
I'm helping, but I'm like as quiet as.
okay. Ro, while you're sitting there with your mom, she keeps kind of coming in and out of consciousness. But the mage rights and the attendants there, they keep coming in and they're giving her fluids constantly. They're trying to, every once in a while you see them come in with something you're kind of familiar with. You see the small little berries every once in a while, they'll come in and put one in her mouth.
Just pop it in the IV bag.
as all that's happening, I'm just gonna be like kind of talking to her, like just like, do you remember the time that Alistair and I tried to eavesdrop on that party and brought all the curtains down and you were really mad for a little while and then took it as an excuse to change the curtain color, and we never really got to thank you for that. So I'm still waiting for that. or the time that we chased the dog around too much and he peed on the foyer rug and you made us clean it all day and we ended up throwing it out and getting a new rug, and we actually never told you about that. So anyway, also just kind of odd.
Yep. So you're just going through random, like you're bouncing all over your timeline too. And Taryn, what are you doing while all this is going on?
I was gonna ask how you said where we are right now is, I guess, the uppity. Actually, nah,
You're in Upper Tavix Landing.
yeah, I wanted to see if I could run out to stock up on arrows, but never mind. I'm just around the hospital and doing rounds, checking on Ro every now and then, and trying to get me a plate of that good old breakfast fried rice, baby.
Okay. Halceris?
I think after Ro wakes up, Halceris will excuse himself from the room to give them some privacy. And I think I'll just be sitting outside the door in case anyone needs. I'd be in the way in the kitchen, so I'm just gonna wait. I think in game, yeah, I'm just kind of in contemplation on what
Okay.
might be coming ahead. So in actuality, I'm trying to pick my spells.
Okay. No, that's yep.
But yeah, so I'm just in. I don't. I'll probably, if this is like a hospital, there's probably a sovereign host prayer book in one of the drawers somewhere. So
Oh yeah.
I just look through and just
Like there's an actual shelf, like a bookshelf with one for the whole sovereign host and others for each individual.
Mhm. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think just going through it, looking, because I know which one is on life. Health. Boldre is the sovereign of. Oh, that's Hearth. Sorry. I'm just
Yeah.
praying. I think I'd probably also just look around if there's anyone else in the hospital that needs the rights of a vassal.
So there's nobody, like you're looking around, there's nobody really on death's doorstep. A few of the people that are in here, like you see one human child, maybe 8 years old, he's in there and they're trying to patch up a broken leg. Few with just some coughs and some. The great thing about having magical houses of healing throughout the city is you don't really have to worry much about plagues usually and stuff like that, because they can keep the place fairly healthy for the most
Must
part.
be nice.
Yeah. They don't have to walk around wearing masks everywhere they go and everything.
Mhm.
But as you are kind of doing your rounds, you kind of approach towards the entrance to this healing hut, and you hear one of the town criers outside, and you hear him kind of shouting out some of the morning news. But there's two things you hear that kind of catch your attention. First one, mechanical serpent terrorizing civilians of Olaja's kitchen. Mechanical menace too much for city guards. Avoid lower central at all costs. And you hear this. You hear that one repeated more than the other ones. There's just stuff like, a sale going on at this place, or some changing of the merchants down in Middle Dura, in the Dura Bazaar.
Unfortunate. Yeah, I think something I'll probably bring up after breakfast.
Okay.
Not really something we need to talk about right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And you all are you kind of gathering around to eat breakfast, or are you just kind of grabbing some and eating it where you are?
I would
I'm-
try to ask Ro if she'd like to, because I imagine you haven't left the room at all. So
Yeah. So I'll, if she's asleep, then I'll come out and eat. And by
Yeah.
eat, it's mostly just kind of push things around and poke.
Okay.
An extra large cup of chai gets placed down in front of Ro. That might help more than the rice today. I head back to the kitchen and I look at Echo. How much longer are you going to be mad at her?
I don't know that it's necessarily that I'm angry at her. It's a lot of mixed emotions. And I really want to talk to her about it. I've been wanting to talk to her about it for a while, but there are other things that matter more right now. So once that's settled, then maybe we'll get a chance to talk.
Not worth waiting for. Have the conversation, get it over with. I mean, she's here now. Can't promise that'll be the case tomorrow.
And that's my biggest fear.
You know,
I want her to get the justice that she deserves for her family, and I will support her through it. I just want her to think through her steps to get it, because if there's something that could have been done for me or us to protect her, and she just runs off into danger, I know she can protect herself. I don't doubt that for a second. But if there was something that could be done to just give her that boost, and she misses the chance to take it, and I lose her, I can't forgive myself.
If it helps, as you might have already figured out, one of the things Rakshasa are good at is manipulating people's emotions, changing their actions.
It was
You don't know how long.
so hard to fight turning against her. That's what if I couldn't have done it? What if I lost control and I hurt her? That's why I couldn't face her. That's why I couldn't look her in the eye. It's one of my biggest fears with whatever's inside of me. I care about you guys so much, and I'm always holding myself back, making sure I don't hurt you or cause any unnecessary harm to those that I love. And I'm so happy that I was able to control myself just that ounce. But I don't know. I care too much. And
I think the thing that you're most afraid of is the reason why you're so strong-willed now. That creature inside you may make you lose control sometimes. But it's you. It's a part of you. So you shook off this invader because you already have something inside you that's driving you. And you're never going to hurt one of us so much that we can't stop you or can't help you. That's what we're here for. We're not afraid of you.
I would never want you to be, of course.
Sometimes you need the reminder. I'm not afraid of you.
I just want her to be careful. That's all.
Yeah. Might want to tell her. Hungry people. Come on.
Right. At this point, Ro, you're sitting there with the food in front of you. You're kind of fighting it, but you're able to start putting the food in your mouth and drinking the tea. And one of the attendants approaches you. Says, "Oh, excuse me, Miss Devereaux. This letter just arrived for you."
Thanks.
And they kind of go back to doing their rounds.
I open it.
All right. You open up the letter.
Dexterity saving throw.
No. As you open it up,
It's a howler.
you see the writing on it looks very familiar. And you instantly glance down at the bottom. And you see your uncle's name at the bottom of the letter. And we're going to get into what that letter contains next session. As
Good.
this is a good place for us to go ahead and end for the evening.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a great place. Awesome.
Yeah, no, this is the perfect place for us to stop. As you are now holding a letter from your uncle. What could it mean? What could it say?
Whoopee.
What information is contained within? Are all answers that will be revealed. Maybe next week or the week after, we got to look at a few things and see. Got a few things going on, but yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this evening. Before we go ahead and go find a friend to raid and kind of take over their chat, we got a few announcements to go over with everybody. To include what's coming up for some of our shows.
Yeah, if you liked our stuff, be sure to check out the other shows here at the Games Tavern. Tomorrow night, we have Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction returning as the party makes their way to Waterdeep with stolen goods and a lot of cheese while running from whatever evil raided Daggerford. And the Omega Files are back Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern with a Call of Cthulhu game set in the modern era. A mysterious new contact provides a tip to the investigators, leading them to a murder by vivisection, which escalates into a series of random events which defy explanation. The investigation becomes more complex when a competing group shows itself. As the mystery deepens and goes global, an experiment with terrifying implications begins to reveal itself. A 3-part Omega Files event.
Yeah, see, that Omega Files is kind of cool because it's not the same cast always. They'll do 2 or 3 sessions and then some of the cast will switch out or the game master will switch out. It's actually really kind of cool to see. You never know who's going to show up.
Well, and don't forget that you can subscribe to the Game Tavern YouTube channel and you can go catch all of the previous versions of the Omega Files, as well as any of the previous shows from us, and all the wonderful things that we've done here at the Games Tavern. So go over there, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like, and yeah, come back here and catch us again next week.
And the
And-
winner, meow. The winner of the mystery
winner.
dice set from 1985 games is Vivacia.
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 Congratulations. The Tech Goblins will reach out to you on Twitch to get the info to send you your prize. Woo.
And where's that prize from, Sid?
Be sure to visit 1985 Games. I'm glad you asked. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, be sure to visit 1985games.com and check out their mystery dice packs and other great tools for your games. And if you use our special show code Dirty Deeds 1985, no spaces, you can get this. You can get a 10% discount on your purchases.
10%?
10%.
10%.
10%.
10%.
A whole 10% discount on your
10%.
purchases. And what?
But
10%.
I see. I know.
But
you
wait,
said- I was
it
saying,
gets
yeah.
better. It gets
Echo's
better.
got to
It
outdo
gets
you.
better.
Echo's got to outdo you.
I know. Well, first I gotta say, if gratification was a skill that we could roll for, I know for a fact that we magically get a nat 20 every single time. Thanks to Shard Tabletop for them sponsoring our show. Go to the link in chat to check it out yourself and use code TGTShard20, no spaces, that's TGTShard20 to get your not 10, but 20% discount on your DM Pro and other subscriptions.
Yes.
I realize it's gratitude,
Yeah.
not gratification.
we got-
but whatever.
We got 10% 1985 games. We got 20% with Shard. And this it's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. What a way to help you get over that hump than to come here and watch us every week on Dirty Deeds. We love having you, and I do want to give a big shout out to our tech goblins working hard in the background. Without them, we couldn't put any of this on. So thank you to all the hard work that gets done back there. And with that being said, next time we come back next week, we'll find out what's in this letter and see where this adventure takes us next. Stay dirty, everyone.
Bye.